to So Light. I like, you like.
So light.
Hello everyone.
Hello. We are back with the video.
Yes.
Hi.
This is your host Kelyn and
Noel. Trying to show off so that I won't camouflage with my chair, you know. At least there are some lines, okay? Hi. I just like black, that's why all my clothes are so black.
Yes. So that you don't camouflage and
Thank goodness for the lines. You know, I think the whole thing is the buckles
and the
also.
buttons,
See?
But show off, right?
Yes.
OOTD. Stand
OOTD.
up and then you go one round. OOTD. They all take
Idea,
a selfie
idea.
before we do recording.
Yeah,
right?
idea.
OOTD before recording.
Okay, good idea.
And I'd like to apologize in advance that I sound nasal today.
Poor girl.
I sound very sexy. And good evening, everybody.
Okay. So, which airline is this? Making announcement now.
The airline nobody wants to board.
All wear mask. Hey, Singapore no need to wear mask already, starting from 13th of Feb.
Yes.
So that's 2 days ago.
Everybody.
Yeah, 2 days ago. This will be the third day that we don't have to wear mask.
Enjoy all your non-wearing masks.
Yeah.
Adventures.
I can imagine all the first concern is always for girls, right? Then I need to put on makeup already, cannot cover.
Yeah. The lipstick all must come out already.
Then the blusher. You see, I have natural blush already. From all the laughing.
Both of us.
From all the laughing.
Yeah, all the cheek paint.
And then the reflection, you see this girl wear pink today. So it's like I'm looking at her, so reflection.
Yes, pink. I help you put blush.
So we Blackpink, is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry. Not that I'm a Blackpink fan or not that I'm not. I just happen to think of it because they are like the hot thing now.
Yeah, they are very hot.
Yeah. Then just nice black and pink.
And pink. Da.
And then our earphone very matchy also, the headphone.
Oh yeah, black and pink.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Seems like we need to change our corporate color.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
But
we will consider.
We'll consider, yeah. Because the black part a bit. But it's in the words.
I know. Okay. Okay, anyway. So glad that we are back with our webcam. Last week, don't know what happened. So okay, all has been
decided to take
resolved.
Chinese New Year off also.
I mean, can take off when we off lah, not take off when we want to record. So yay, we are back with
for you for 2 years.
Okay. But yeah, we are back. So must hello.
But show off. Yeah.
Yes. Sure. And then you want to touch up your makeup.
No need lah. See so red already lor.
Yeah, from all the laughing.
No pain lor.
Yeah, because as usual, right, we'll have our pre-recording discussion, and then we will be laughing since then already. So
Yeah.
So
we
the eggs continues. Yes.
The cheeks. Okay.
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 Yeah. Drink more water.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cold has caught me.
Common
cold. So
yeah.
I'm fine. I'm better now, but still sound a bit nasal because the nasal is the last to go for me usually.
Yeah. But I think okay lah. Compared to the other day, I think you sound better.
The other day I was like, like Silent Hill.
Oh.
Are you watching some
horror movie? Ayo, so bad. Yeah.
It was very
My
bad.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm better now. Thanks
Okay.
to Noel and thanks to all the friends
Yes.
and a lot of water. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, please
Please,
do
please,
take care
please.
of yourself.
Yeah, to our listeners
Everyone.
as well. Yeah, there's
Mm.
this I think viral
Yeah.
flu in Singapore right now. Yeah, please take care everyone.
Yeah, it's
Especially
spreading
with the
so.
maskless. So it's true, right? The mask
Yeah,
did
I
help
mean the
us.
mask did help a bit. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please take care everyone.
Yep. Yeah. If you're not
So
well, just
mm,
stay at home. Yeah. Don't try
actually
to add on to it.
just nice our topic today. We can link it to so our topic today is about ego. So don't
Mm.
because of ego, then don't wear your mask to show people that
Ah.
you're not sick. All right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Today I very quiet when I go on the
Mm.
bus. I also wear my mask because I know
Yeah.
I'm still recovering
Mm.
and I'm still sometimes coughing on and off. I
Mm.
mean, apart from the stares I get, I
Mm.
don't want to be the one to spread the germ. So I'm just
Yeah,
being a
correct, correct.
responsible person,
Correct,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
I do know of some people who tend to yeah, I'm not
Continue.
sick lah, but then go around yo.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not the time to show that you are very healthy. This is the time to show that you are very safe and you want to keep others safe as well. Please.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay? There's a time to show that you are healthy when you're not you're away. Okay?
I'm not sick. I just choked myself. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Then people around you like, oh my god, this one.
Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, especially when COVID first started lah. This
Yeah,
ego thing, I tell you, a lot of them. Oh, why
yeah,
must I wear mask? I'm not sick. What? Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
Now
So
even more so because it's not mandatory anymore.
yes. So and
Yeah.
then I'm sure there will be people who are coughing, sneezing away, who are still reluctant to wear the mask because of why
Mm,
ego. Don't need to wear anymore. Why must I wear? Why must you make me wear? Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
mm.
So
But I think before wearing mask, there was already the consensus that if you're going to cough or sneeze, at least you cough into your hand
right.
or,
Or if
cover
you manage to
your
have chance and
tissue.
time to take tissue, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
cough
correct.
into tissue and, throw
Mm.
it outside, right,
Mm.
in the dustbin, stuff
Correct,
like that.
correct.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
these are a few, like, personal hygiene things that we can
Yes.
do to make the world a better place.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so actually how did this
Mm,
ego thing come about was
mm,
yeah, I just shared
mm.
with you on Instagram,
Yeah,
right?
it
This
is so
Jay
interesting.
Shetty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was sharing about um he was saying okay, I mean just to cut the story short, he was practicing a speech, okay, in front of
Mm,
his wife. And then his wife actually said that I think you can do better.
mm.
But then he went, oh, do you know who am I?
Yeah.
I am like this perfect person. How are you commenting on my speech and then you saying that I think you can do better? Yeah, so he had that ego and the self defense mode switched on immediately.
Mm,
But it was after that on second thought, then he realized that actually she just wants me to do better, wants me to do my best for my speech.
mm,
She's
mm,
just doing it out of care.
mm.
Why did I jump into it?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why did
Yeah.
I jump in to defend myself? Right.
Correct. And she's my loved one. She's my wife. So why do I shoot her back and then say, oh, who are
You
you
know who
to?
I am?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
there's
why
some.
when
Yeah.
I saw it, then I sent to Kelyn. Then I was saying, hey, actually, we can explore more on this about this ego
Mm.
thing, this topic. So
It's very
tada.
interesting. Yeah. This whole thing then it is there's subtle like there's some sort of like are you doubting me?
Mm,
Are you like questioning my capabilities? That
mm,
some sort of like this type of subtle hints at that when he answer back like, do you know who I am? That kind of thing.
correct. I
Yeah.
think it's quite
Right.
common among.
Mm.
I think it's a very. I would say it's a reflex, like in
Mm.
front of your loved ones because you
Mm.
want to show your best and You feel that you are already presenting your best. So at that moment, you just, huh? I am doing my best already. But
No, you
actually,
mean that I can do better, kind of
but
thing.
actually, your loved ones might be, no. It's just that I think there's some room for improvement. So you are
Mm,
good, but then there's maybe a bit another 5% more or what. There's something like that. Yeah. But why
yeah.
do we use our ego first? Why do we
Mm,
apply the ego first instead of going, oh yeah, thank you.
yeah. So the thing about ego, if you understand it from the way psychological learning is that
Mm,
it is your front, what do you call that, a front guard
okay.
to any things that happen in life, right? So
Okay.
usually they're the first one to react because they're
Oh.
very fast to react.
Okay.
It's like split second.
Mm.
Like when you're crossing the road and there's a car coming, your ego will react for
Okay.
you first to protect yourself.
All right. All
Right?
right.
You run out of harm's way, it's a fight or flight response, that kind of thing.
Okay.
You don't have time to go and rational or go and do mental calculation like how fast is the car coming or
Okay.
how
Okay.
slow am I walking, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I mean it's good that it's helping us in that type of like more on the spot kind of situation where you
Mm-hmm.
need to
Okay.
get out of harm's way. But when we use it too frequently and then it becomes the clutch
Mm.
to use every time we communicate with other people, then that's the part where you start to you if you're
Mm.
aware or if
Mm.
your people around you like try to tell you that
Mm.
you're a little bit more aloof or a little bit more
Mm.
in your own head
Mm.
recently,
Mm. Mm.
that would be points that you have to look out for.
Okay.
Meaning that the ego is actually taking the driver's seat
Mm.
instead of taking a back seat.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's times that we definitely need our ego to help us, especially
Mm.
when we are trying to fight off a person or claim our territory or,
Mm.
protect our loved ones.
Correct. Correct.
But if you are attacking your own loved ones with your
Mm.
ego kind of response,
Mm.
and if they are not aware of there's such thing called ego and there's a more rational mind behind it.
Mm. Mm.
Like you don't mean it, you don't
Mm.
mean to say that, are you doubting me? Okay. You don't
Yeah.
you don't mean it
Correct.
that way, but
Mm.
it's your ego trying to fight.
Yes.
So it might hurt the relationship if they don't know that there's such a thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually, now that we're talking about this, I did come across this old customer.
Mm.
So we got into talking, chatting like, okay, what do you do for a living, like, this sort of thing. So he actually shared that he's a lawyer. Okay, first thing first,
Oh.
he's a lawyer. Okay, then so I was asking him, so how do you enjoy being a lawyer? In Singapore we have so many lawyers, and then
Yeah.
what are the interesting cases that you have encountered, you have taken on, da. And then he answered all the lawyer related questions in a very meh, in a very uninterested tone. Okay, it's almost as though he didn't want me to ask. So I sort of got the hint. So I just, okay. So anyway, then we just went on to chat about other stuff. So, and actually, to my surprise, he actually shared that. Okay, sorry. Before I said that he shared, he actually asked me, "Do you know what was my ambition?
Oh.
Do you think that I want to be a lawyer?" So I was like, oh, I was quite taken aback. I said,
Mm.
no, actually, I'm not very sure, but okay, I will assume you wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
So
Most people.
he then he slowed down, and then he looked at me, and then he said, I actually want to be in the theater. I want to be an actor. I want to be in the in the arts, instead of being a
Okay.
lawyer.
Okay.
So
That's
yeah,
a
you see?
shock.
You see?
That's a
My
shock.
face. Exactly.
Yeah.
You just replicated my expression. Right.
No,
So
because
from a
it's a
lawyer,
very different thing, eh.
exactly.
But I mean, you are
Exactly.
still in the limelight some sort, but
Yeah, but his passion
you're
is
not the
for
main
arts form.
character. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
he's
yeah.
more into, he wanted to take on the, what do you call that, those drama acts and
The
that
arts
kind. Yes,
degree.
yes, correct. Theater arts, yeah, theater arts.
Theater
So
arts.
he, so I was like, oh, then why didn't you go forth,
Yeah.
right? So so it leads me to the topic of ego. He said it's because of his parents, because back then in those, especially
Mm,
unfortunately in our Asian side, we're still
mm.
quite we don't quite agree on
We have the top three
our
career of life.
yes, correct. So it's best not to go to the arts side, right? It's
Yeah,
always the
yeah, yeah.
doctors, the lawyers. Yeah, we still have this taboo. I
The
would say
top
it's a
three.
taboo, right? Yeah. So his parents actually felt that you'd be quite disgraceful to go to the arts. And because of that,
Mm.
because of the ego, his father's ego, he had to study law. He went to
Yeah,
study law.
because you know the amount of years you need to put in to study law and to get a
Yes.
degree and then to pass
He did it just for
is
the face value because of his dad's ego.
right.
I felt
Yeah,
very
you
sad
see,
for him. Yeah, I felt very sad for him.
yeah.
And then so it comes back to why do you want to use your ego to hurt your son? I mean that's how I
Mm,
perceive lah in my,
mm,
from what I gathered from our conversation is that I felt that his father was using the ego to force him to do something that actually the father wants. That means the fame is on the father, on the parents.
yeah.
It's not so much about the son. It's so that the father can go around. Oh, my son is a lawyer. Instead of, oh, my son is in the theater arts and he's performing at XX venue. Get your tickets. Okay. Can you sense
I
from
mean,
my
yeah.
from my facial
I
expression,
mean,
like the
you can
kind of
imagine.
the vast difference of how
Yeah,
he's going to describe
I get
his
what you
son.
mean. Like there
Yeah.
is that's it's like you know the Mulan, the Disney Mulan. Like it
Mm.
brings honor to the family to be so and
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Correct.
It's a very sadly Asian thing.
Yeah. So it's the
But it also happens in like different other cultures.
I'm
So
sure. I'm sure.
the definition of ego doesn't change in this circumstances. Is that
Mm.
the ego thinks that it's a means to an end, right?
Mm.
So
Mm.
the dad's ego is thinking that in order for my son to survive in this world,
Mm.
right, he has to be of the top three careers. If not, he will not survive.
Is that myth lah we have in our culture, that if
Yes.
you are in that top three culture careers, then you will definitely make it big, as compared to
Yeah.
an actor, as compared to performing arts.
Any arts lah,
Yeah,
basically.
but there
So
are
yeah.
people who are doing so well in the
Yeah.
performing arts, right? Yeah. So who's
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say?
there are, there
Mm.
are. So it's
Mm.
just that there's, there's this meme that I saw
Mm.
recently. Like, I will disown you if you go into any form of arts. No, no, no. It's something along the lines of that. But it's
Okay.
like, so you either choose these three careers,
Mm.
and then the son asks the father, so what if I don't choose that three career? So I seen you have chosen to die. You have chosen the death path. Please go on your way. Open the door and get out. Like basically like just
What?
disowning your child. Like just
Because
because
he
you're
refused to choose from the
to
three multiple choices.
the very limited three choices. You have
Ay,
chosen death for yourself.
aiyo.
But I mean, jokes aside, I think the way how our ego is trying to protect us, if
Mm,
it step into a driver's seat, right? It's
mm,
usually because our rational mind
mm.
or our essential self. I'm
Okay.
going back to the essential and social self. It's
Ah,
quite similar.
ah.
So on I think one of our episode previously we got talk about the social self and the essential self.
Mm,
So the essential self is who you really want to be on the
mm,
inside.
mm,
So if you honor that, then you will do what you makes you happy and you live a very fulfilling and
mm.
meaningful life.
Yes.
But that's not to discount your social self. Your social self needs to be there to tell you, okay, now is mask mandate. You need to wear mask in the bus. You cannot just do whatever your essential self wants, like, I don't want to wear mask today, then don't wear mask, kind of thing. You have to follow the rules of the society.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's always a balance between these two. And sometimes the ego will take over when your essential self is taking a break. Maybe from stress, maybe from not enough sleep, maybe from falling sick like me, Then the ego will
Okay.
come out and then like, okay, Kelyn's essential self is down, I need to take over.
Yes.
I need to take charge. So the ego self will like, eat so that you can survive.
Yes.
Drink water so you can survive.
Yes.
No matter what, don't go out. If not, I'll make you giddy.
Oh.
So you will survive, that kind of thing. So you don't go out. You stay at home, you rest, It's giving your bodies all these signals on doing all these things, right? So we come back to the part where, the wife or Jay was telling him, you can do better. It's actually she is the one who can see his essential self, can see that he has so much potential.
Yes.
Like she has that caring intention.
Yes, correct.
Right. To want to showcase him as a true person. Right?
In his best self.
In his best self, in his, truth and everything.
Yes.
That's something that ego cannot take. Because ego can never sit in the same room as truth or present.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it's a facade. It's like
a facade.
something to veil you. And then because it prevents from, the truth is like coming in.
Yeah.
And then you have this shit protecting you, so-called protecting you.
Yeah. So like to them, the truth is a threat.
Yes.
So
correct.
then your reaction is your ego is driving in the main seat. It will be immediate knee-jerk reaction like, who do you think I am? Like, why are you adopting me?
Yes.
So that is something that it comes in different phases of our life. I myself admit I have
I'm sure
moments
everyone will go through that. Yes.
Yeah, and it's totally normal. It's very human,
It's
The
just
day
how
that
we
you
balance it.
Yes, the day you can let go of ego totally, you somehow achieve what you call the what? Forever eternal peace. Like when the Buddhism say like you are not attached to anything or any desire anymore.
Oh, I'll think of the Kung Fu Panda, the 师傅.
Oh yeah,
Right, the
the
Wu
Master
Gui,
Wu
right?
Gui.
The
And you find peace inside, right? Really,
Yes,
really,
correct.
yeah.
Inner peace. You're right, he
inner
said
peace,
something in the
right?
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. And then he flew away. So I
Yes.
mean, it's not a very nice ending. But I mean, really, like, when we have that, and then we realize, oh, like, like for Jay, he realized, hey, why? Why is the ego taking over?
Yes.
Why am I reacting this way to my wife? I love my wife.
Yes.
Why would I do that? I would never say
And
this to her.
definitely she wants me to be on my best form for that day during my speech.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and not to use a facade and then just present for the sake of presenting, or maybe, saying a speech that's really not me, and then regret down the line because certain things like, this type of public speaking is usually recorded.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, I mean, these are all the different areas you can look at it. But her intention was always to care for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess actually when we are communicating with egoistic people, how would you think that
Break down
we
the
can
wall.
Yeah, I guess so. Because they're just so sensitive, right?
They are. But
Yeah. So that's why you see, even when I ask the question, I also like being very hesitant.
Trying to be very careful. Yeah, I mean, the worst thing you can tell a person is you're very egoistic.
Yikes! I think that will make
Yeah.
things worse.
Oh, they'll just turn away. Lor. I mean, to help a person who is trying to talk to someone who is very egoistic or 90% of their life is driven by ego.
Mm,
I mean, I can relate lah because like my my so-called ancestors, their mindset is usually more on the egoistic side. So
okay.
when we talk to them, we have to be a little bit more careful and not say the wrong word to
Yeah.
offend them, right?
Yes. Right.
Yeah, so we have been taught like to be respectful, but even though they don't make sense, you have to,
Yes.
yeah. So I think if it's a same level kind of person, like it's a
Mm.
friend or you start to see that, hey, maybe Kelyn today you a bit ego, what happened to you? Kind of thing. Like
Wow.
you won't say like that to me, right? But I may exhibit that egoistic side of me,
Yes.
maybe due to stress or something like that. Then
Oh.
you
Okay.
want
Okay.
to be a very soft person, but you're not
Mm.
trying to challenge the person. The moment
Yeah, that's
you
the last thing they want. Yes.
Yeah, the moment you go straight on challenge and fight, right? Oh,
Ah.
they'll fight you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you
where they
must
can show
be
off the peacock feathers.
yeah,
The
you must be
ego.
Master Ugui and do this inner peace, you
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
And then slowly you do that very slow Tai Chi, like let's see, like
Uh-huh.
you want to find out what is behind the defense.
Correct.
Like, there is always a reason why the ego stand in front. There's
Mm.
something that is protecting.
The
There's
defense
something very
mechanism.
yes, it's a defense mechanism. So
Mm.
it's either protecting itself or it's protecting a truth. It's protecting a lie that it thinks is a truth.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So
Okay,
there's
okay.
some sort of
That
that
is true.
pre-assumption that this
Mm.
person is believing in something
Yes.
blindly,
Mm.
then using it as a shield to protect he or
Mm.
herself in that situation that
Yes.
he or herself is in. But
Okay.
until you know what's the context of the situation or know what's the intention behind the defense,
Mm.
it's best not to talk about it. You just trigger everything anyway. Yeah, I mean, if you can
Yeah.
break it down, like, some
Mm.
people go through by, drinking alcohol to make the
Mm.
person a bit more softer,
Loosen up.
loosen up a bit, like, I
Yes.
mean, if you're a good friend, yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. Or another way, if let's say alcohol is not within your means, then you just do what a normal caring person would do, you know? Like usually what we do, how's your day? How's
Yes.
everything? Like when we ask our friend,
Yeah.
we try to
Correct.
go the caring way, right? Hey, I can see
Mm.
you are very stressed. Is something bothering you?
Yeah.
What's
I
on your
where got
mind?
stress?
Uh,
I
who you
said, I
think
where
I am?
got stress? I'm not stressed. I'm
You
running the
see?
top sales
No,
in my company.
Noel's jacket really fit the ego state.
I am the top
Hey,
salesperson in my company. Where got stress? Not stress.
no
I only
play,
have more white hair
huh?
only. I just go and dye hair only. Uh, right? Then you see, they're protecting themselves.
Yeah, pretending
Yeah.
herself. Yeah, so
Because why? Actually, why? I think it's because of the loose face, the pride, right? It's always
loose
linked
face
with pride, right? Ego is
is
always
one view.
linked with pride.
Pride,
Ah, and
uh, some sort of cannot lose. Yeah,
so
you're
the
trying.
competition, like,
Mm,
mm,
yeah, it's a facade lah, like you say. It's either
mm,
a lie, a
yes,
protective shield, or
mm,
it's a means to an end. Meaning they
yeah,
have not been shown any other way to live
mm,
except being ego, right?
mm,
Except believing in the ego.
yeah,
But they did not know that this ego is generating a lot of unhappiness around them,
mm,
for the people around them and themselves, because they have to constantly be in that very angry and
mm,
fight state. And that
yeah,
causes
correct,
a lot of eternal physical
yeah,
disease. you know, that I've seen that happens to a lot of, you
Yes.
know,
Correct.
older generations
Yeah,
in my
actually
life.
most of them, yeah. I
Yeah.
think I think it's probably part of, you know, in Chinese they always say I have 我吃盐比你吃米多. So to loosely translate, I've taken more salt than you have eaten rice
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
whole
yeah.
life. So basically
Yeah.
what you're trying to say is I know more than you.
I know more
So
than you. I've experienced more than you. I'm
uh
more wise than you.
yes. And then
So that's that
I have the
forceful.
whole life of experiences that who are you? Who are you to come and talk to me? Who are you to say that I'm doing something wrong, or I seem
Yeah,
a bit
yeah, yeah, yeah.
off, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am not according to the latest trend, or I'm not based on the latest app to do,
So they
or
will tell you,
something.
is the latest trend paying for your bills? They shit you right there. Right, right, right. You've heard of this
Uh,
before. Is
yes.
that going to put put rice on the table? No.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
you
that's where
like,
the salt and the rice thing come again. I have
you
taken
like,
more salt in, than you have
then you like,
eaten
oh,
rice in your whole life.
hi, hi,
Yeah,
hi.
yeah.
Okay,
See,
bye bye.
uh, another one is another one is the common ego is the I'm not sick, which is just now I was sharing. Oh, I'm not sick. Chill. I still can cook. I still can wash the floor. I still can
Then
iron the clothes. Uh
proceed to cough onto the rice that they are cooking. Open the rice. You see, I can cook. Oh,
chill.
I see. I mean, things that we see every day almost.
Yeah, then sorry Never mind, later just scrap the first part, the cut off the first layer, then can eat already.
Never mind, never mind. The
Thank God
steam
it
will
doesn't
kill the
happen.
germ.
Thank goodness it doesn't happen in my family.
No, the steam will kill the germ. No worry. Just 盖回去.
I'll put more salt, more salt. Salt is the antibacterial.
You
Because
think you
salt
kill
on the
what?
wound ma.
You think you kill what? You kill worm ah? Put salt. Uh,
Yeah, you heard the two of us heard too
yeah,
many
this
stories of
nonsense.
people being egoistic. And then yeah, you see it's nonsense. Because of their pride, because of the ego,
Mm.
they spiral into something nonsensical.
They don't know they don't make sense.
Exactly, then what's the point of being so egoistic?
And then
Right? It
when
doesn't
people
make
tell them, they
sense.
like, no, I'm not wrong. Who
Then
says
the
I'm wrong?
ego times two already.
Yeah, ego times two become
Added
bigger.
one more layer.
Yeah. Your jacket not enough.
Yeah.
You need another coat.
I go and bring one more jacket.
Another coat. Who say I?
I
Yeah,
am
I
top
cough.
sales, okay.
Hi. Never see the bar.
Yeah.
Ah. Never see the crab. Ah. You know,
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah.
last time
For
the
those in the
ranking is here.
military, yeah, the
Yeah.
military.
Last time the ranking is here. Now the
Yeah,
ranking
yeah.
is here.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness.
The
Yeah.
crab. He got one crab very big. He got two
Yeah, yeah,
crab
yeah.
very, very, very big.
This in our Singapore context.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Singapore context. The crab is
Is
the
the
symbol
ranking.
lah. The
Yeah, the
symbol, yeah.
ranking.
I
Yeah.
think major that you get one or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, also,
But anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Never mind. We don't need to
Yeah.
serve the army, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Thankfully. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
but
see,
so,
yeah.
it
So
does hurt a
how,
lot of people around you.
yeah, I mean, if only there's a way that we can show them how nonsensical they sound. From all of their reasonings behind the ego shield.
Hmm. And the other time when, when I was reading the book, the book by Eckhart Tolle, he also wrote an article about it.
Mm,
Is that there was this point he was in India, I think, if I'm
mm,
not wrong. He went down from his Airbnb or something like a motel kind of thing.
mm.
It was at level 2, and then level 1 there's a restaurant. So he was not feeling very good that day. He just had a very angry call on the phone.
Oh.
So after that, he went downstairs to have his lunch.
Right.
But he find that he was just eating alone. He was not creating any problem. And suddenly a table adjacent to him started screaming. There's a guy who started like banging the table very angrily and then started shouting in their own language which he don't understand. So he don't know what happened.
Right.
Then while he see that whole scene happen in front of him, and then he started want to leave, right? Then the moment he left, right, the guy that was shouting angrily, right, calm down and sit down. Then the restaurant owner was at the door and said and point to him, it's because of you he got angry. Then he's like, what did I do?
What? Yeah.
I didn't even do anything to him. Then he said, your energy influenced him to be like that.
Oh.
Because you were so angry, your ego was out. Your ego influenced another person's ego to come out.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
saying this
that
story
makes
not
sense.
to I'm
That
saying
makes
this
sense.
story not to say that he is at fault or whatever, but I'm saying this
Yeah.
story because sometimes we inevitably, right, because if we get in touch with a person who is very high in a very ego way,
Yes.
we get influenced and we have to bring out our ego to
We step
fight.
up, right? We sort of
We have
step
to
up to match them.
Yes, yeah, because your ego feel that I'm in a dangerous position. I need to come out. Yeah.
Yes.
So then therefore it triggers certain emotions in you. And sometimes do you ever have like those feeling like you walk past a table, maybe it's just a random public place, or you walk
Okay.
past a person and you feel suddenly you don't feel very happy. You just in Chinese 擦肩而过, but it just so happens that person's energy rub off on you and you just out of nowhere you suddenly feel very angry out of nowhere.
No,
Or
right?
you
Because
feel
I'm
very
always
down.
very positive.
OMG. Wait, this is like 10 plus. Can you don't my heart cannot take it.
My heart will go on and on.
Just stop. Walao.
Celine Dion. My heart will go on.
my heart just stopped
I feel
for no
very
reason.
excited because we are back on video.
Yes, I know, but 我这个老人吞不起。
Yeah, okay. Back to
Yeah,
your
but
story.
basically, is that the person's ego will bring your ego out. Like sometimes, yeah,
Because
sometimes.
when it's just like wrestling in the match, it's like a fighting match. When one person is so fierce, the other one have to up his game in order to fight.
Oh
Right? It's
yeah.
the
That's a
same.
very
It's the
good
same
analogy.
same
Yeah.
concept. So both of
Yes.
them have to be at the same anger level in order to fight with each other. That is deemed competition, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
So if only
So
one person choose to let go first, then you won't take on another person.
yes. Or if you are like Master Ugui, inner peace.
Inner peace.
In a sense, when I was learning about energy and everything, I was asking my the trainer, like how do I protect myself from people who has very big energy.
Yes.
Sometimes they rub off on you, either it's a
Yeah.
happy or a sad thing or
Yes, like,
angry
oh,
thing.
Mickey, it's so fine, it was so fine.
I tell you, by the end of this episode, I don't know how many heart attacks.
We got
Noel,
very high energy now.
do you have like a quota to hit? Is there a quota today to hit something?
The number of steps is it?
Yeah. Where's my watch? You can start doing anti-action. Okay.
So you have a speedy recovery.
Thank you. I feel your energy.
我
I'm
为你
really
加油.
okay. I'm so touched. I'm tearing.
Okay, continue. Yes, the high energy. Yes.
Yeah. So like those people with very big energy, so they I mean, if you find yourself in the same position as me, where
Mm.
I'm usually the more mellow, more
Mm.
relaxed type, not like so high as Noel. Just try to get over it.
Okay. I shall
Then
I shall let you go. Yes,
let it
continue, continue.
go. Let me go.
Yes.
Okay, so you surround yourself like a cocoon,
Mm.
like a shield, so
Mm.
that these people, even if you're it's just a random person on the street, will not affect you. They will not draw out the ego or
Oh.
make you feel sad or like bothered by their energy just
Okay.
because they were having a bad day.
Remain neutral lah.
Yeah, yeah. It,
Okay,
it
okay.
it does help a lot with like the empath side
Okay,
because
okay.
yeah, I don't know whether I can use that as a way to describe, but if you identify yourself as an empath or
What's
somebody who is
empath? You have to describe what's empath.
so empaths are people who are very highly sensitive
Mm.
to people's emotions,
Mm.
energy,
Mm.
and most of the time we can relate to you very quickly.
Okay.
We can stand in the
Okay.
person's shoes almost immediately.
Mm.
And sometimes certain empaths can actually feel the pain that you feel.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So if you associate yourself as an empath or
Mm.
highly sensitive person,
Mm.
right, HSP, then
Okay.
you can do this to protect yourself. Draw a cocoon before you leave the
Okay.
house. Draw a cocoon around you.
Okay.
Imagine that light surrounding you,
Mm.
and
Mm.
that is your protective shield. So you just keep it on for the whole day until you reach home.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that
Okay.
other people's energy don't just come in and out
Don't
without a
affect you,
barrier.
and don't suddenly
Yeah,
come with the oh Mickey.
yeah. Now I'm prepared. See, I cocoon up really, ma. So I'm prepared for. It's not that I don't want to share your hierarchy.
I
My
know.
voice
I
will
know. I
break
know. I
if
know.
I go. Then they will hear a very funny,
You will hear a different side of Kelyn.
very weird sounding.
Oh my goodness.
We call it 早霞.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, which reminds me, since the video is back, remember last week we were sharing about the you say you want to show
Oh,
us that. So actually
okay,
just
okay.
nice, right? So you can ask the person, yo, your ego this big or this big?
Alamak, this Noel, that's not how he behaves.
You close your eyes and you tell me your ego how big that person. Wow.
Okay, I just want to,
Just kidding, just kidding. Or just making fun of it.
yeah, yeah, she's just
Okay,
having
let
fun because
let
I'm
let
not so
let the
well.
coach talk now.
It's fine, it's fine. I
Let the
mean,
coach talk
enjoy
now.
your energy.
Okay, in all
Uh,
seriousness.
hi. Okay, so, uh, listen back to the previous episode about what
Yes.
we are talking about.
Yes.
So we were saying about using peripheral vision to help us not be so narrow focused on a problem or a
Mm.
worry or anxiety kind of thing,
Correct.
right? So what you can do is you can do it with your friend or you can do it for yourself, right?
Mm.
Is
Mm.
to sit down in a
Mm.
room, right? Preferably without much distraction around you, right? And try not to have any screens or anything.
Mm.
Right? Just try to face something in front of you that is uh non-animate.
A mirror?
Inanimate. Can be a mirror, but yeah, it might be a bit scary. I don't
Okay,
know
or
for
maybe a
me.
piece of wall.
Yeah, just face the wall,
Okay.
边逼思过, that kind of
Oh.
thing.
Okay, okay.
But anyway, just try to face some one direction.
Okay.
And then you want to look at straight in front of you, there's a point, right?
Okay.
Okay, just mark that point in front of you. Like for example, if for now I put a pencil here, right? So I'm gonna look at the pencil, but I'm gonna train my eyes to just stay looking at the pencil,
Mm.
but I'm trying to look at the side of my vision. That's
Mm.
called the peripheral vision,
Mm.
right? I can
Mm.
see my door here, I can see my curtain here.
Mm.
Right, that's what I'm trying to do. So
Mm.
if you're doing it with your friend, you can ask your friend, see my hands beside you. So your friend has to stand behind you,
Okay.
preferably standing,
Yes.
behind you and do this. Okay, can you see my hand? Can you see my hand? And then slowly move your hand backwards until they cannot see your hand.
Mm.
Okay?
Do you have to go wider or just backwards?
Yeah, just
Backwards
backwards.
or wide? Oh,
No
okay.
need to wide, yeah. Just
Okay.
continuously go backwards. What you are
Okay.
trying to train the brain to do is go and think apart
Deeper.
from the hands. To go and think wider, like
Ah.
behind. Go and imagine what's behind.
All
Can you
right.
see? You can definitely see because you have seen the things behind before,
All right.
right?
All
You have
right.
seen what is going on behind. So
All
you
right.
can imagine. So the moment you cannot see the hands, you can close your eyes, right?
Mm.
You can start to think what is behind, what is behind, and try to picture what is behind in your mind's eye. And that can help you to calm down your sympathetic system, which is the fight or
Mm.
flight response.
Okay.
And then you
Okay.
can slowly get into a more open and more calm state, like, inner
Okay.
peace.
Inner peace. This week is
Yeah.
the Kung Fu Panda.
Come
The
on,
师傅.
yes. The thing, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, but basically that's what it means lah. So
Mm.
yeah, if
Okay.
me and
Okay.
Noel will be in the same room next time, we
Ah,
can do
yeah.
that.
We can
Yeah,
try.
we can.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Mm.
Yeah, then you can do it for each other. Like
Ah,
think of
yeah,
a
yes, yes.
problem, think of a challenge, think of a
Mm.
worry that you have in mind.
Yes.
Right, put it in front of you.
Mm.
You see it, but now I want you to see the sides.
Mm.
So then you will realize that actually the problem is not very big.
Mm. You start
The
to,
worry is not that
you
big.
start to give yourself distance,
Mm,
right? Distance away, slowly, bit by bit, distance away from
mm,
that problem. So then after that, that's where you see that actually it's not that big a deal, right?
mm.
Mm.
Yeah. And you
Okay.
tend to have a little bit more of a third party kind of perspective.
Ah.
Therefore, like new solutions or new
Mm.
possibilities can actually come into your brain as compared to when you are so focused on,
Fixated on it.
fixated. Yeah, that's the
Yes,
word,
correct.
fixated. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
hope we
okay.
give a very good visual this time.
Yes. Last week
Yes.
was up to your imaginary mind. This week, yeah. And then you
This
can
week
use it for the
got
ego thing also.
Oh, yeah, I'm not so sure if the person will want to do such a thing, but I mean, you can try. You can try.
Your ego this big or this big?
Well,
That's when you're very pissed off with the person already.
you give up already.
Yeah.
You give up already. I want
I'm
to.
giving your ideas now.
You either do the very nice, how's your day? Or
Mm.
your ego, how big? Like this
Ah.
or like this?
Ah. Ah.
I want to fight. Come, let's go. You know, that was secondary school, our very common phrase. Nah, happy go toilet.
Ah, yeah.
Go toilet. Very
Aiyo.
common phrase. But we always
Yeah.
say it in a joking manner,
Yeah,
like
of
both
course
of us.
Yeah.
Very fun. Happy go toilet.
Yeah. We were imitating those hooligans.
Happy go toilet.
Yeah.
Fight. Trash out inside.
Yeah.
No, then you see go toilet do this.
Then
This one
on with the
okay
comb. Yeah.
And the comb, this one okay
Yeah.
That's what we girls do in the toilet.
Then pull up the
Not fight.
socks. Yeah, in case you get caught with the ankle socks.
Yeah, yeah. Can
Yeah.
The
Then the
skirt knee level.
pinafore. Yeah. Yeah. My
So
goodness.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I really find that the ego is a very nice topic. Yeah, that
Mm.
you brought up. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, we were thinking we want to go back to the anagram, the next one, right? If you all remember, we still have one
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
So, but then because I was very intrigued by this topic, so I told Kelly, can we talk about this week?
We postpone the anagram for
Yeah.
Noel's topic.
Yes, yes, yes.
But it's fun. I mean, it's a day-to-day life thing. Yeah,
Correct,
that we all
correct.
face.
Mm,
Yeah, and sometimes we might not know that it comes up, Sometimes
mm,
we know, but we don't know what we want to do about it or how we're
correct.
gonna handle it. Or
Mm,
we have somebody in our life that is like that, and we don't know how to
mm. Help them
tone
to tone
down
down, correct?
the
Yeah.
ego.
How to
Yeah.
better communicate with them.
Like your
Yeah.
intention is very good. You really care for
Yes.
them,
Correct. Or
but they
if you're
see it the other way.
listening and then you somehow find it in yourself when you're doing some soul searching,
Constantly with the soul searching. Yes.
yes, then maybe you can think about it. Yeah,
Hmm.
you
You
can.
can try the peripheral vision
Yeah,
too.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Yeah, virtual high five.
Yeah, have fun, have fun.
Yeah, right. Maybe you
Yeah.
you can use that
Yeah,
method
it's
to.
actually
Mm.
very helpful because when the ego comes up, it's actually very narrow-minded.
Oh, yeah, true, true.
Yeah, it's very
Because your
narrow-minded.
point is only that. There's only one point, which is to
Yeah.
defend yourself.
Or defend
Correct.
the lie or defend the whatever
The
that you believe is
situation.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
So
Actually,
that's
yeah,
what
not bad. This tool can be used for multi-purpose.
it is. It is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
very physical and psychological blend two in one kind of thing.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yes.
it does help the brain to think outside the
Yeah.
box.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful tool with me and with our listeners.
Sure, definitely. Yeah, I mean, if it helps everybody, it helped me a lot. Yeah, yeah. And so I hope that everybody enjoy this episode that we have about ego.
Yes. Ego.
Ego.
So
Let it
go
go.
and listen to our previous episode as well to refresh your mind about the peripheral
Mm,
vision. Yes.
the
Then
narrow-mindedness,
so
yeah.
you can listen to that. I think it was towards the end part, right? Towards the end.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you can listen to this whereby Kelyn shared about the movements. So you can use it.
Mm, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So I guess it's the right time to end our topic or episode for this week.
yeah.
So as usual, for any questions or any sharings that you have, please
Yeah.
message us on Instagram. Yes, more
Yes.
than welcome to.
Yes, and do rate us on your iTunes podcast, right?
Whichever platform that you're listening on, right?
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
just give us a rating so that we can
Mm,
reach more people.
yes.
Yeah, and if you find the tool helpful, do share with us like how
Yes.
is the progress and how did you
Mm,
try with your friend and what came up for you guys,
mm.
We'd be happy to know.
Please
Yeah.
do, please do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy this episode. Stay
Stay
soulful
soulful
and
and
light.
light.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.